So this is the Greenworks AiMowbot C20. And if you think about it, robotic mowers are kind of the last piece of the smart home puzzle. You already automate lights, security, even cleaning inside. Now it is your lawn. On paper, this checks a lot of boxes. No boundary wires, smart navigation, full app control, but none of that matters if it does not fit into your routine. So we used it like you would. Set it up, mapped the yard, and let it run on its own. And after spending time with it, this feels less like a gadget and more like a system, but it is not perfect. So let's get into it. Right out of the box, this feels complete. You get the mower, charging dock, RTK antenna, and everything needed to set it up properly. And that matters because with smart home gear, setup can make or break the whole experience. Nothing here feels like filler. The dock is stable, the antenna kit is proper, and even the extras feel like they will actually be used later. And the mower itself hits a nice balance. Not too heavy, not cheap either. As you look closer, you start to see how this fits into a smarter system. The low profile helps it move under bushes and tight spots. Up front, you get a wide-angle camera with a 148-degree view. That gives it more awareness before it moves. There is also a physical bumper, which is still important. Smart systems are great, but real-world yards are unpredictable. On top, there is a small display, and honestly, this is one of those things you do not think about until you use it. You can check status right there without opening your phone. And then the wheels. They are larger than most, which helps a lot on uneven ground. It keeps traction, and your lawn stays cleaner instead of getting torn up. With the C20, everything runs through the AiMowbot app. Scan, connect, and follow the steps. It feels guided, not confusing. You place the dock, set up the RTK antenna with a clear sky view, and then move into mapping. And this part is actually interesting. Instead of laying wires, you walk the mower around your lawn and define zones. You can split areas, create no-go zones, and adjust everything later in the app. So if your setup changes, you are not redoing hardware. You just update the map. That is a big shift compared to older systems. Now moving into navigation, this is where the core intelligence sits. The C20 uses wire-free RTK Vision 2.0, which combines satellite positioning with onboard vision. And because of this hybrid system, the mower follows mapped zones with much higher precision instead of random movement patterns. Also, it aims for near 1-inch level accuracy, and in open areas, it follows very consistent straight line paths that match the virtual map. However, when you move into tighter areas or under trees, it slows down a bit and adjusts, while still staying within defined boundaries. Now the AI detection sounds impressive on paper, and in most cases it works well. It sees objects, slows down, and reroutes instead of pushing through. Even with pets, it reacts early, which is great to see. But it is not flawless. Smaller objects can get close before it reacts, and sometimes it takes a wider path than needed. So think of it like this. It is smart, but not fully aware. Keeping your lawn a bit clean still helps a lot. Now coming to cutting performance, the C20 uses a mulching system with an 8-inch cutting width. Instead of cutting large areas in one pass, it trims gradually and continuously, which helps maintain more consistent lawn health over time. Additionally, cutting height is fully adjustable from 0.75 inches to 3.5 inches, and what makes this more convenient is that it is controlled directly through the app. So you do not need to manually adjust anything on the mower itself. As a result, seasonal changes or grass conditions can be handled instantly through software control. Now the AiMowbot Smart app is where most of the daily interaction happens. Through it, you can view real-time mowing status, track active zones, and monitor battery levels. In addition, scheduling is highly flexible, which allows you to set recurring tasks, assign specific zones, and adjust timing based on your routine. There is also manual control mode, which turns the mower into a remote-controlled device, especially useful during setup or fine adjustments. Also, the system provides real-time notifications, including status updates and fault alerts, so you are always aware of what is happening without physically checking the device. Now, in terms of automation, it handles power management independently. It runs for around 2.4 hours on a full charge, and once the battery drops, it automatically returns to the dock. What is important here is that docking is assisted by a QR-based alignment system, which helps it locate and align with the charging station more reliably. As a result, the charging cycle feels fully autonomous, without requiring user intervention. Now, since this is a smart outdoor system, durability plays a key role. The mower operates at around 55 to 58 decibels, which makes it quiet enough to run during early or late hours without disruption. Additionally, it comes with IPX6 water resistance, which allows it to handle wet conditions and light rain exposure. However, while it can operate in varied weather, scheduling still benefits from some manual adjustment depending on lawn conditions. On top of that, the outer shell includes UV protection, which supports long-term outdoor placement. So when we step back, the AiMowbot C20 is not just about mowing power. It is more about how much control it takes off your hands while still keeping you updated through the app. Because here, the app feels like the real core. RTK mapping acts like the brain, and the mower itself just follows the instructions. So if you are trying to extend your smart home outside, this fits that idea quite naturally. It is not about removing effort all at once. It is more about slowly shifting lawn care into a managed system instead of a manual job. And that is where it really stands out, not as a mower alone, but as a smart outdoor automation tool. That was all. Thanks for watching. If you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments.